Hello there, Adam here, or Prockstem as you know me online, and I'm to tell you a story. Basically, I read over 1,000 books in my life. I'm 33 years old and I've been reading for a while, and I read close to 1,000 books in different languages: Hebrew, English, Russian, some German, and basic German, kids' books, textbooks, stuff like that. But the rest of the languages I read are pretty massive and intense, plot twists and stuff like that. And I can tell you one thing: you gotta read 2 books in order to be successful. And first of all, an ad. I sponsor my own videos, and if you want me to continue doing those videos, please support me by downloading a free book in the link, or by buying a course, a stage fright course, how to defeat your stage fright, also down below. It has a price of an electric kettle, $150, pretty much close to nothing for a lot of value that you get. Academical, scientifically proven methods to beat your stage fright. But anyway, let's dive into the 2 books that you should read out of all of the books that are written out there, and what you can do with those 2 books. Okay, here we are, the books that you should read out of thousands of books that I read, or like millions of books out there. There's The Secret Library #1, The Secret Rhonda Byrne. And the worldwide best-selling phenomenon has helped millions tap the power of the law that governs all of our lives to create intentionally and effortlessly a joyful life. In 2006, a groundbreaking feature-length film revealed the great mystery of the universe, The Secret, and later than a year, Rhonda Byrne followed with a book that became a worldwide bestseller. Fragments of great secret have been found in the oral traditions and literature and religions and philosophies throughout the centuries. For the first time, all the pieces of the secret come together in incredible revelation that will be life-transforming for all who experience it. In this book, you will learn how to use the secret in every aspect of your life: money, health, relationship, happiness, in every interaction you have in the world. You'll begin to understand the hidden untapped power that's within you, and the relation can bring you to every aspect of your life. Basically, it's a book by Rhonda Byrne. As you can see, she's an Australian television writer and producer, and this is her book. Basically, we just read the description. It's not the most sold book in the world, because the most sold book in the world is the Bible, but it is definitely an update to the secret in in every aspect of your life. Like, you don't have to rely solely on the Bible to reveal you the world in all the matrix that exists, but you also have the secret, because the secret is basically a law of attraction. You attract what you think of, what you mind, what you desire. That's what you attract. And in this book, they teach you how to reframe your mind and basically attract the things you want without too much effort. Complementary to this book is Atomic Habits, because Atomic Habits is not just a law of attraction, but rather how to build a good habit and break bad one. And it shows you literally how to shape your life into what you want it to be. Like, make time for new habits even when life gets crazy. Overcome a lack of motivation and win willpower. Design your environment to make success easier. Get back on track when you fall off course, and much more. This is a really, really good book. The author he had a fractured skull when he was a kid. He went through several operations to fix it, and then he became an entrepreneur and a professional baseball player. There's a lot of story behind it. It has a higher rating than The Secret, but those 2 books, they go together if you want to achieve success. Like, first you read The Secret as a aperitif, and then you read Atomic Habits as the main meal. And by that you basically understand how you shape yourself to shape the world that you want to live in, disregarding what happens outside and disregarding all the obstacles that you might have. And those are the two books I recommend to read. If you read other books like Ugly Duckling or The Snow White, they are not going to shape your life too much. But like, if you're a kid and you read those books and you enjoy them, go ahead and read them. Why not? Even Harry Potter. But like, those two books are manuals on reshaping the reality that you have into something that you want. And they're coming really at a cheap price. You can buy those on Amazon. Let's see, a secret on Amazon. A Kindle version costs you $0 if you're on Kindle Unlimited. If you're not on Kindle Unlimited, well, book 1 out of the 6, The Secret. Let's see what it's called. You can read only The Secret. You don't need the 6 books bundle. Kindle, all 6, first 5, first 3. Let's see, first 3. It costs you for $42 Kindle price. Not an arm and leg. Audiobook is probably cheaper. Audiobook The Secret costs you $11.78. The power, the magic, the hero, they made a series out of it. But The Secret was the biggest boom, biggest noise that the book and the movie made. You can buy an audiobook for $11. Atomic Habits, on the other hand, if you buy it, it's gonna cost you around, Kindle version, around $15. Paperback, $20. Pretty cheap. If you don't have them in your library and you don't want to go to library and get those, you can buy those in a store or on Amazon and get them shipped to your doorstep, and basically read them afterwards. Very good books, very good authors. Nothing anything else to add. Like, I read close to 1,000 books in my life. Poetry, religion, philosophy, science, economics, fiction. And out of all of those books, those are the 2 books that helped me to make life bearable and even enjoy it sometimes. And this is what I'm sharing with you, because I truly believe in the power of those 2 books, and all you gotta do is invest $35 and you are already in a grasp of a better future for yourself, for your kids, and for your loved ones. Because when you're going to change yourself, when you're gonna get better at what you do and in your life, others would want to change with you. They would want to imitate you, to have a similar success as you do, because you're gonna be the guiding light, the trailblazer for the new route. And it will change dramatically the world around you. Just believe in yourself and keep doing what you do. And thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, and here is the actual physical book, Atomic Habits, that I bought in a store here in Israel. And one of the chapters tells a story about a Hungarian educator who sent several quirky letters to his girlfriend, who was an elementary school teacher. He said, like, I want to raise geniuses in my life. I want my children to be geniuses, or on a genius level. And I believe I have a system to do that. And she believed she was a good enough of an educator in order to help anybody with a little bit of attention and good advice to become better at what they do. And he said, like, to her, like, would you like to help me to bring this experiment to life? And eventually she said yes, and they had 3 wonderful children, and all of them became genius levels chess players, because Polgar chose, it's the last name of this man, Polgar chose chess as a sphere of education and interest for his experiment. And the 3 wonderful girls that were born to the couple, they all became genius level chess players. and I believe the third one, the youngest one, beat Kasparov at the age of 15. And they became grandmasters and started families of their own, and they live a wonderful life somewhere in Europe or in America, I'm not sure. But anyway, the experiment was successful, and if you're gonna take one thing out of this book, it's that your children can have a way better future than you if you just allow them to have a system. If you go online and look for Polgar Genius Level System and then feed it to your children, then you're gonna be very, very, very thankful to yourself, to Polgar, and your children are gonna be thankful to you as well. But don't forget to put some balance in this education, this upbringing, because if a genius is solely concerned or concentrated only on one aspect of life, they're gonna be undeveloped in social life. And you don't want that. You want them to be balanced, developed in social life as well as in their interest, in their main concern of life, like chess or baseball or book writing or program developing. And this is possible with the system of Polgar. You can raise balanced geniuses just by doing that. And this is all I have to say for today. Basically, this is it. And if you don't mind, there's a video here on the left. It's called "Kill the Fear in You." If you watch it, it'll explain you exactly how my course on stage fright helps to defeat the stage fright and become a better presenter, whether online, in digital, or in person. And basically, if you watch this video, you'll understand how it helps you out, and maybe you'll buy my course. And this will be one of the systems that you can feed to your successors, or maybe share with your family, and share this success with all your friends. And this is it. Thank you for watching. Cheers.